Matthew 7. And this is Jesus. Jesus is saying, "Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity." And this brought me back to this. We can know. Let's talk about this first, and then I'll get back to that. I read this article, and I thought about what they were saying, and it kind of made some sense. Now, right away, all the red flags go up in our heads of nobody knows the day or the hour, right? That's what Scripture says. That's true. Nobody knew the day or the exact hour that Noah would get in the boat. Nobody knew the exact day or hour that Sodom and Gomorrah would be completely destroyed. But God warned them. Noah took 100 years to build the ark, preaching all the while. And 7 days before, God told him it was about ready to get in. You got to get in the boat. 7 days beforehand. So do you think Noah stepped it up a little bit and said, "Hey, it's going to come"? No, nobody listened. Nobody responded. Nobody obeyed other than him and his family. Abraham pleaded with God. God said, "I can't hide this thing from Abraham. He's my friend. I've got to tell him what's going on." And so Abraham pleaded with God in prayer to whittle down to, if you could find 10 righteous in Sodom and Gomorrah, wouldn't you save it? And God said, "Of course." Now we know he didn't find 10. He only found 3. Lot and his 2 daughters eventually who were saved. So he had to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. But God gives us warning. Maybe we're getting a warning through this. I don't know. They claim to know a date. Go out and study biblical calendar history. They make a lot of sense in what they're saying. I can't say whether it's true or not. But what it tells me is, hey, I need to be prepared. Why? Because I come back to this. Not everybody who says, "Lord, Lord," is going to make it. And what's the key? How do I know if I'm going to make it? I mean, the things that they're talking about sound pretty cool. They said, "Haven't we prophesied in your name?" Well, if you prophesy, that's not you. That's God working through you. And in thy name, cast out devils. I don't have the ability to cast out devils, but God working through me can cast out devils. So God's moving through them in many wonderful works. But why? Why are these people who seem to know God, they've got to know God. They know His name. They used it. But they aren't going to make it. And here's the key. I never knew you. Who said that? Jesus. Jesus didn't know them. What? What does that mean? This word "knew." Unaware? Jesus was unaware of them? Didn't know them? What's that mean? That means, to be very blunt, to know someone carnally in an intimate way, like a husband and wife setting. So in other words, Jesus never knew them intimately.